Alright, welcome back to this episode of Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm actually pre-recording this because I am unable to stream. Technically I can, but it's not going to be good on my end. So I'm recording it because that way I can play correctly. As well as kind of give you better quality, I guess, in terms of the pace cam and whatnot, because, you know, by previous streams, the pace cam on the streaming has not been really good. So I'm going to go ahead and do the recording, and from here on out, I won't be able to stream until I keep forgetting this is the PlayStation 2 version, so enter is circle. But yeah, I won't be streaming until I get a better computer. I don't know if I think I may have said this in one of my other videos, but with my MacBook Pro, it ended up having a display issue after I tried to replace the thermal paste. So I got a late 2014 Mac Mini as its replacement for the time being, and it's a dual core CPU instead of a quad core. So it's the CPU usage is just terrible, and it does not allow me to stream properly. So I'm recording instead of streaming. I figure I'd go ahead and do this so that way I can at least finish this and continue on with the series.
Sir.
This is going to be a long cutscene, so here we go. What I'll be doing as well, since I have the rest of this that I'm going to be doing. Hold on.
You can count on me. What about the philosopher's legacy?
I don't know anything about that. What are you? Are you trying to kill me?
What's the matter?
I know nothing, I swear it. No one but the Colonel knows of the legacy.
I see.
No, don't. Oh.
So, yeah, my plan is after I finish this gameplay, I'm going to record the HD edition gameplay with no commentary and no face cam, just so that way I can be consistent with my other Metal Gear series. And then I'll continue on with Metal Gear Solid 2.
You're the man from the CIA. What are you doing here?
I told you before, didn't I?
I'm going to get you out of here.
A man of honor, just like your commander. But I'm afraid you're too late.
Too late? Don't tell me.
The
Shagohods.
Exactly. The final preparations for Phase 2 are complete.
Sokolov, what exactly is Phase 2?
To put it in technical terms, it's a composite range extension system for medium-range ballistic missiles.
In layman's terms?
The Shagohod was originally designed as a tank that could launch nuclear missiles from any type of terrain.
Nerd.
There was just one problem we couldn't figure out how to solve. The ICBMs we have today are simply too big for the Shagohod to carry. But the military would not hear of it. They demanded a weapon that could launch a nuclear missile directly into the American homeland. That is when I came up with the idea for Phase 2.
But there's no way you could load an ICBM onto the Shagohod. So how'd you do it?
By accelerating the Shagohod itself.
Accelerating it?
In Phase 2, a rocket booster unit is attached to the frame of the Shagohod. The unit incorporates the same technology used in the Vostok rocket that sent Major Gagarin into space. Using this booster, the Shagohod can achieve a land speed of over 300 miles per hour.
That monster can go more than 300 miles per hour?
Yes. And from this state of accelerated motion, it launches a nuclear missile.
So, the Shagohod acts like the first stage of a rocket.
Yes, precisely. The range of the missile launched by the Shagohod thus increases from 2,500 miles to 6,000 miles.
6,000 miles? That's enough to strike anywhere in the United States.
Not only that, with the Shagohod, there's no need to construct giant silos like the ones used to house ICBMs. All you need is a runway about 3 miles in length, or its equivalent. And you can launch a thermonuclear strike against any location in the United States from anywhere in the Soviet Union. It cannot be detected by spy planes or satellites. It's a mobile fortress, capable of deploying in secret and launching its payload at any time.
A weapon from hell.
A completed prototype now sits in the hangar. At present, it is the only one of its kind. But Volgin is planning to mass-produce them based on that prototype.
And deploy them all over the Soviet Union.
Yes, and that's not the end of it. He's going to ship them to Eastern Europe, to Asia, to all the countries of the Eastern Bloc. Even worse, he intends to use the Shagohod as bait to foment armed uprisings among dictators, ethnic insurgents, and revolutionary groups throughout the Third World. His funds are nearly limitless. He could start mass production tomorrow if he wanted. The reason that tensions between East and West have settled into a Cold War is because each side fears the other's power. Deterrence. The idea of using threats to keep one's enemy in check is the perfect word to sum up this state of affairs. But the Shagohod goes far beyond the level of threat. It will render the concept of deterrence utterly meaningless. If such a weapon is unleashed on the world, it will not be long before all nations are engulfed in conflict. The Cold War will end, and the entire planet will be consumed by the fires of war. Volgin and the Shagohod will be at the center of it all. So you see, it's already too late.
No, it's not too late.
What do you mean?
We've still got a chance. All we have to do is destroy the prototype and the whole facility before they can mass produce it.
But
just tell me what I need to do to destroy this place.
all right. The liquid fuel used in the rocket engine is stored in a tank. If you can blow it up somehow.
Okay.
Some
Some
C3
C3
to be enough
ought
to
to be
blow the
enough to-
entire hangar to smithereens.
C3. You mean that cutting-edge plastic explosive?
My camera shut off
It
or
can be molded into any shape.
crashed on my phone, so
Future.
Where can I get it?
There was some in the armory here, but it's gone now. It was stolen by a female spy who was here a minute ago.
Eva?
No, that's not her name. Her name is Tatiana. She made her way in here by becoming Volkin's lover.
I thought she was your lover.
Mine? Oh no. She is Volkin's lover. This is my lover.
Who are they?
My wife and daughter. They're in America.
Now I remember. Your family is in the custody of the CIA. How long has Tatiana been here?
Only a few weeks.
A few days before the Virtuous mission, then.
She said that Khrushchev sent her.
What did you just give her?
All of the experimental data for the Shagohod. Please, it is essential that you destroy the Shagohod.
I will, but first I've got to get you to safety.
No. I'm not going.
My mission is to rescue you.
Leave me.
Sokolov!
Khrushchev has abandoned me. I cannot return to my country. I would most certainly be sent to the gulags.
What about the U.S.?
Yes, I once thought of that. My family's waiting for me there. But even if I fled to the United States, I would once again find myself creating weapons of mass murder. In the end, it doesn't matter where I go. I am still a weapons scientist. To be honest with you, I'm tired. Every day I help create things that should never be used. Things that should never have existed in the first place. Every day, without sleep. Without a word of praise from others. And my creations do not even benefit mankind. They are merely the tools of politicians. All I wanted to do
Making sure my camera
was
still
build
works.
space rockets. But it was not to be. The space race between America and Russia became the prey of politicians. The space race and the arms race are one and the same. Missiles, rockets, what's the difference? Scientists are always being used. Please, watch over my family.
I wonder if he actually does. I don't recall his family making an appearance in any other game.
Major, what are you doing here? I've been waiting for you in my room.
I'm sure you were.
Who are you? Don't play dumb with me. If you think you can fool me, you're sorely mistaken. I know the Major better than anyone else. I come here looking for Tatiana, and what should I find? But a greasy freebooter.
What is this fairy disguise? It's gonna rub off on you. And then you'll lose sight of who you really are. Stay out of this!
I see why they call you the boss. What was that? Some kind of judo?
No, it's called CQC, a basic form of close quarters combat. He and I developed it together.
Splendid. I'll take it from here.
Are you going to kill him?
Of course. But first, I will make him pay for hurting Ivan.
What I don't understand is why Snake isn't even attempting to fight back. Super punch.
Tell me,
Stop it!
who have you been talking to?
He doesn't know what you're talking about.
You'd better start talking.
Please, stop this!
Who is Khrushchev's lapdog?
How can you do this to him?
I know you gave the data to someone.
Never do
You!
that.
I guess he's dead. Now then, I hope you'll prove more entertaining than he was. But first, let's take a look at your body, shall we? You've certainly seen your share of battles. Consider yourself lucky. I am about to show you what hell is really like. Well then, let's get started. What is your target? Is it the Shagohod? Or Sokolov? Or maybe it's the Legacy? Answer me! Who is helping you? Who let you in here? Whoa. You're a tough one, but even you must have your limits. And I am a patient man. Here's where the fun really begins. My body carries an electric charge of 10 million volts. Let's see how you like this. Now answer me. How much does the CIA know? They're after my legacy, aren't they? Your real target is the philosopher's legacy, isn't it? Yes, yes. Let yourself go. That's what I want to see.
It's no use. He's not going to talk. He's been trained not to break. Trained by me.
Admit it! We're after the location of the legacy! The secret fund established by the three great powers during the 2 world wars. That's what you're looking for, isn't it? $100 billion, divided up and hidden all over the world. And you're looking for a record of where all that money is hidden, right? No matter. The Philosopher's legacy is safely in my possession, in the underground vault of Groznygrad. You'll never lay finger on it.
I had to make sure the game was still recording.
What's this? A transmitter? Who's responsible for this?
I am. I planted it on him to keep track of his movements.
Why?
So the Cobras could ambush him.
If they knew where he was gonna be, they wouldn't have gotten themselves slaughtered. It pains me to do this, boss, but under the circumstances, I'm afraid I must ask you to show me some proof that you and he were not in collusion.
You don't trust me, is that it?
Not that, but he is your apprentice.
What do you want me to do?
Let's see. Cut out his eyes. I don't like those blue eyes of his. There's nothing more important to a soldier than his eyes. You made him a soldier, and now you will unmake him. Yes, it'll make for a touching display. He's all yours. Do it! Ruin him, just as he did the Cobras.
Stop!
What is it, Tanya?
He's suffered enough.
Well, well. Why are you protecting him? That smell. Tatiana! You're the spy!
What are you talking about?
I know that smell.
Stop it!
Taking a fancy to her, eh, Ocelot?
No. I have no interest in this woman. I want to test her. I'll let this be the judge.
Do as you like.
Here we go.
Got slapped twice.
There. Satisfied now?
Well, that was refreshing. Come, we're going to my room.
So you survived the Colonel's torture, eh? Watching this has made me realize something. It's really not that bad. It's the ultimate form of expression.
You got lucky.
You got lucky this time, Tatiana.
Run!
So 144.75. I gotta try to remember that.
I've prepared an escape route for us. Go out and head west. Pass underneath the connecting passageway and go north. You'll find an open manhole there.
You're...
Quiet! Go through the manhole down into the sewers. The door at the north end of the sewers is unlocked. You can use it to get outside the fortress. I've got your equipment. We'll meet up later.
Eva.
But I can't get too close to your cell. You'll have to figure a way out of there yourself.
Well, I got a couple of ways I can get out.
I'll be in touch.
I'm sure you will. Alright. Let me save, and then I'm actually going to load up the dream sequence.
Ready to save, Snake?
Wow. 10 hours worth of gameplay so far.
Snake? Snake?
My mouth hurts when I talk.
Did you get cut up?
It feels like someone shoved me under a lawnmower. Do me a favor. Tell me a story to take my mind off the pain.
Snake, have you ever heard of Renfield?
Is that a movie?
It's the name of a character. He's locked up in a cell waiting for the master to return, eating the spiders that crawl along the walls.
Change the channel.
He waits and waits for ages. Finally, just as he's beginning to forget whether he's human or not, the master comes for him, saying the time has come. Renfield is overjoyed.
Wait,
Isn't this?
The master spreads his huge wings and a gust of wind fills the cell.
come on. I don't want to hear this.
And there, standing before Renfield in human form was...
Dracula.
Exactly! If you stay there too long, your old buddy Dracula's going to come and get you too. So you better start thinking of a way out of there. You better not leave me without someone to talk to. Please, Snake, think. There's got to be a way out of there.
I'll try.
Okay. Just let me know if you start having nightmares about Dracula.
Like I said, there's a few ways out of here, but in the meantime, let's load up that dream sequence. Load up the dream sequence. What? Ah, boy. Alright. I think I did it at the right point, so we'll see. Now it should load into the dream sequence, the nightmare sequence. Yep, haha. Man, I don't know why they didn't include this in the HD edition. Oh. Was fun. I'm actually going to make sure that it's still recording. All right, we're good. let me check everything. Oh, I forgot the transmitter was in there. Let's see. I'm gonna actually get that cutscene with the guard here with Johnny. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll escape. Oh, let me call paramedic real quick.
Snake, what happened?
What do you think?
Are you not feeling well?
No, I'm feeling fine. I had the most amazing dream thanks to you.
Thanks to you.
Ah, you didn't really dream about Drac.
Don't say it. The last thing I need is a double feature.
Double feature.
It was surreal. I was being attacked by a horde of weird human-like monsters. What's wrong with me?
It must be a form of persecution complex, probably triggered by extreme stress. The external stimulus of the room is...
I've got a different theory. I think it was caused by your pillow talk.
But I didn't... I'm sorry, Snake. I didn't know you were that sensitive to it. I mean, who'd have thought Drac... Sorry, that just slipped out, I swear. Come on, Snake, don't be mad at me.
All right, I forgive you.
I forgive you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, I'm glad. Snake, there must be a way out of there. Don't get discouraged. You'll find it.
I intend to.
Now, I wonder if actually that nightmare sequence was a prelude to Castlevania Lords of Shadow, since Kojima did produce the game. So, that just popped in my head. Makes you wonder.
Chow time! Huh? Hey, thanks!
So what I'm thinking about doing after the cutscene, I want to wait until he goes to the bathroom, call that Kodak number, and then go hide somewhere, because I know after actually, no, we'll play it by ear, because I know one thing that I could do is hide until the alert stops, or just bust out of here and head over to escape. But either way, he's going to sound the alarm. So if I hide and then let the alert go, or whatever, then at that point it'll probably be easier for me to escape, because I can then sneak when I escape.
Hey, eat up!
We'll see. I can, or I think he gives me some cigarette stuff, the cigarette spray, so I can put him to sleep, and he won't call the alarm.
It's your loss.
I remember him giving the cigarette spray during the cutscene.
Hey, you're not such a bad guy after all. I guess not all Americans are dogs.
You mean it?
Yeah. You know, before the war started, I used to live in America. I even had a wife and a kid.
You must be pretty lonely.
Yeah, I am pretty lonely. Really lonely.
Really lonely.
What's your kid's name?
Johnny.
Johnny. Nice ring to it.
Really? You like it? Well, if you say so, I'll believe you. Actually, my name is Johnny too. All the firstborn sons in my family are called Johnny. My dad's a Johnny, and my son's son will
It's
probably
like
be
they're
a Johnny
trying to tell
too.
me something. I wonder.
The whole clan of Johnnies.
Why do we have a Cold War anyway? Our two countries used to be such good friends.
Yeah, I hear ya.
I just want to see my family again.
Must be rough.
Yeah. Not as rough as you have it, though. Here. I filched them from your equipment when the Colonel wasn't looking. It's the least I can do. Well,
Don't suppose you could let me out of here?
huh? I can't do that. Hey, don't you go getting any funny ideas. If you try to escape, I'll have to shoot you.
I'll have to shoot you.
I've
Oh,
said
I
too
wanna-
much. I gotta go.
I want to try the gun thing with him. I forget what his response was, but I remember it being pretty funny. Ooh. All right, let's eat this thing. All right. Full health bar, full stamina. Okay, full cigarette spray. Cool.
Time to eat. Hey. What's going on here?
Okay, now it's time to put you to sleep. Okay. 14475.
Did you manage to escape?
Yeah, I'm out.
Be careful. In your present state, you're practically naked. You don't have a single
naked.
decent weapon, and you'll never survive in a battle. Take some time and pull yourself together. Eva says she's recovered your equipment, so rendezvous with her as soon as possible to get your gear back. Use the escape route Eva set up for you. Go down into the sewers through the manhole in the northwest section of Grosnograd. Start out by exiting the holding cells and heading northwest.
Make sure I hit everything I can before I leave this building. Let's put him back to sleep. Camera. that I know that the thing didn't last very long, I have to double check because I'm very skeptical about that now. I know he's going to raise the alarm as soon as he wakes up. Okay, let's see. Double check where I am real quick. Okay. Ooh, I have to go all the way over there. Okay. Damn it. Did not mean to do that. Alright. So I need to go that way. So I'm going to be probably going to be checking the map quite often here. So I don't have any bullets for my gun. I don't think there's anybody over there, so. I feel like if I go now, then that guy's gonna see me. Yeah, he's definitely gonna see me if I run right now. Make sure there's nobody over here. So I just need to shoot towards that straight ahead. Wait, did it say destination on there? Yeah. So there's the destination. Okay, I already knew that, but just wanted to make sure. Alright, I do see the door over there that's straight ahead, so. Please don't come any further, and I need you to turn around so I can go. Thank you. Over there, okay. Let's go. Make sure there's nobody over here. Alright. Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit tricky because I'll be out in the open and I gotta get past that dog too. Yes, the dog is sleeping. Hopefully the dog will be sleeping, but the biggest hurdle is going to be getting past these guards here in the open. The dog is sleeping, I can see. So there's a spotlight. I see a guard over there that I gotta get past when he turns, if he turns around. Gotta make sure that I'm not seen. I can't be seen by that spotlight either, because I'm sure it'll raise the alert status here. Okay, he's gonna see me. Alright. Oh, there's a guard right there, too. Shit. Okay. So I just gotta run for it now. There we go. Alright. Figured I would get caught. I was trying not to, but...
Snake, you're already in the sewers?
Eva, yeah, I just got down here. I'm coming to meet you now. The door at the north end is open, right?
Snake?
Let me guess. There's a problem.
Yeah.
What is it this time?
The Colonel found out you escaped.
He did, huh? I figured as much.
Figured as
Yeah,
much.
and now all of Grozny Grad is on red alert.
Just my luck. But once I'm out of the fortress,
You can't get
I
out.
can't get out.
I can't.
When the fortress went on red alert, they sealed off the sewers.
You've got to be kidding
Got to be
me.
kidding me.
I'm serious. And that means the escape route I laid out is
It's sealed off, too.
right. And they just sent a unit out looking for you.
Down here?
Uh-huh. They'll be there any minute now. You've got to get out quick.
But isn't the exit sealed off?
You should be able to get out by heading straight north. Book it, Snake. If they find you, you're
They
dead.
find you, you're dead. Okay. So, let's see. Let me look at the map real quick. Ooh. Yeah, that doesn't show me anything. Yes, I have bullets. And life medicine. Alright. And I got a bat to eat. Make sure my stamina stays up. Nothing over here. Let's procure on site, so I gotta make sure I have everything that I need. Ooh, a ration. Wait, was there anything over here? No. Okay. So I don't remember exactly where to go. Let's see. So it's gotta be one of those two holes up there. I don't remember if it's the right one or the left one. It's gotta be this one. Alright. So I think I come over here. I don't think I go through there. I think I have to come through here. Just double check. Oh yeah, here we go. Hey, is anything to get me in here? No. Alright. Oh shit. That dog scared the fuck out of me. Alright. Well, that went smoothly.
I've been waiting for this. Nobody interfere. This is where it ends. Snake! Don't die on me yet.
The Sorrow Battle.
Are you one of the Cobras?
Sad. So sad. A host of sorrows. And you are one of them. And you are one of them. I am the sorrow. Like you, I too am filled with sadness. This world is one of sadness. Battle brings death. Death brings sorrow. The living may not hear them. Their voices may fall upon deaf ears. But make no mistake. The dead are not silent. Now you will know the sorrow of those whose lives you have ended.
It's a good thing I didn't kill him. Otherwise, this would be a very long battle. Although I am going to try to call everyone on my contacts list because I hear that some people have different responses.
This isn't happening. Snake! Snake!
Snake! Come on, say something.
Come on, say something.
Snake! Snake!
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
Snake, respond. Snake! Snake!
Snake, what happened? Talk to me! Snake! Snake! Snake!
Snake!
Okay. I thought I heard somewhere that one of them has a different response other than just saying snake. yeah, I did forget that all of the animals I killed show up too. I technically didn't kill the bosses. They just died on their own because I used tranquilizer rounds. So I don't know what they're talking about. Damn it. Tried to avoid that too. Stop following me, guy. Why is he following me? I don't understand why he's following me. He never did that before in any other gameplay that I had of this game. Why is the parrot dead? I didn't kill the parrot. Technically, they didn't. I used tranquilizer rounds on those bitches. I did not kill them.
Snake.
Okay. I think... Time paradox. That's what I'm gonna do next. I want to record some stuff from this too.
Boss,
After I'm done with this gameplay.
you have to shoot me.
I can't.
Shoot me. You want to finish your mission, don't you? Then you'll have to shoot me. The spirit of the warrior will always be with you. Don't be sad. We'll meet again someday.
Oh, you know what? I wish I had disc 3, because I think disc 3 has a secret theater or something like that. I'll have to double check this 2 to see what this 2 has. I know this 2 has several snake versus ape missions. But I forgot what else it has. Hey, the sorrow. That's the first time I've seen him after the battle in a gameplay.
Snake, are you all right? That was a close call.
What the hell happened to me?
You were halfway drowned at the bottom of the river. Almost crossed over to the other side.
Other side. So that really was.
Something on your mind, Snake?
Major, was there a man in the Cobra unit called the Sorrow?
Yes, I've heard of it. He was an uncanny soldier who fought alongside the boss.
What kind of man was he?
The Sorrow was a man with, well, special powers. He had ESP, which was the subject of extensive research in the Soviet Union at the time. He was especially gifted as a medium.
A medium?
Someone who can communicate with the spirit world and evoke the spirits of the dead. In other words, he could talk to ghosts. They say he could find out what was going on in a battle by talking to dead soldiers.
What about him and the boss? What was the story between them?
I don't know the details. Why don't we ask Sigurd?
Yo, I finished checking up on this Sorrow guy a while ago. Thought you guys already knew, though.
Knew what?
That he's dead. He's been dead for 2 years now.
Died 2 years ago?
At Selino-Yarsk. You know, those cliffs you were at. And the boss is the one who did him in.
The boss?
Yep. 2 years ago, the boss was sent by the CIA on a secret mission to Selino-Yarsk. That's when she met the Sorrow, who'd gone back to the Soviet Union after the Cobras broke up at the end of the war. Except this time they were enemies.
And then what?
The boss killed the Sorrow herself and accomplished her mission. At least, that's what the records say.
So, he was never there in the first place. He just couldn't let go of the boss.
You okay, Snake?
Yeah, I'm fine. It looks like it's not time for me to die yet.
I sure hope not. Otherwise, the whole mission is shot. We're counting on you, pal.
Roger that. Eva?
Snake, you didn't call. I was worried.
I was
You all
worried.
right?
Yeah, I took a pretty freaky detour.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget it.
Forget it.
Let's just say I'm back.
Good.
I'm
How'd
back.
you escape from the sewers?
I jumped into the river.
From all the way up there? You're out of control.
You're out of control.
Yeah, I got carried away by the current and almost drowned.
Great. That's perfect.
What do you mean that's perfect?
That's perfect.
I mean, if you ended up in the river, then I know a good spot nearby. Let's meet up there.
Where is it?
Keep going upstream until you get to a waterfall.
A waterfall, huh?
Right. Behind that waterfall, there's a cave. We'll meet in there.
The cave behind the waterfall upstream. Got it.
See you there.
I wonder if there's going to be enemies out. I know that I took out the transmitter, so the Ocelot unit's not going to be out and about, but I wonder if other enemies will be. Let me get this thing. I'm sorry, dude. Alright. Yeah, I can't do any camouflage or anything like that. Let's see. And you fool, huh? Not for long. All right. this way. This is where I have to be careful just in case. I don't think there's any enemies around, but you can never be too cautious. There's the waterfall. There's the Tsuchinoko. So I'll have to come back and get that after I get all of my equipment. Alright. And actually, while this cutscene is going, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
Nice to meet you, Snake. I'm Tatiana. Here's your equipment.
Eva, you could use a towel.
So could you.
Alright, I am back. Let's save the game. Let's see. Holy moly. 10 hours and 47 minutes worth of gameplay. Most of it is cutscenes, I'm sure. Knowing this, with this being Metal Gear Solid. Ooh la la.
Want some?
No thanks.
Don't like snakes?
Not for dinner.
Didn't you have to eat them at the KGB?
In my training, we always got the good stuff. French, Italian, that kind of thing.
A regular Matahari.
The least you could do is call me Cynthia.
Tell me something. How does it feel to spy on your own country?
I can't say it feels good, but it's my job.
Can't even eat a snake during a mission, huh?
I wouldn't mind eating you.
Ooh la la. You want to toss my salad? Goodness gracious.
When this mission's over, you'll have to treat me to a nice dinner.
Treat me to a nice dinner.
What do you want to eat?
Let's see. How about sushi?
Sushi?
Sushi.
It's Japanese. I hear it's all the rage right now. Supposedly it's made from raw fish.
Supposedly.
Raw fish. Just the place for my survival techniques.
What time is it? Okay. I still have time before I have to go to bed for work tomorrow.
Snake?
I'm gonna try to get through this as much as I can tonight. So,
I'll be your
we'll
eyes
see.
from now
So you're really trying to get it on with this man after he just got beat up too.
Thank you, Snake.
Bleh.
Don't worry about it.
Are you all right?
It's not like I can't see.
not like I can't
I've got
see.
one good eye. I
Got
can
one
still
guy,
fire a
can
gun.
Still fire a gun.
Good.
All right.
Eva, didn't you steal some
Didn't you
explosives
steal some
out of the
explosives
fortress?
out of the fortress?
C3, a highly potent explosive from the west. It can be molded into any shape, like clay. With just this much, you could blow up the Shagohod and the lab along with it.
Is that right?
Yeah, but there's a trick to using it.
Tell me about it.
Well, what do you think? The Shagohod's booster unit uses liquid fuel. The fuel tanks are in the main wing of the weapons lab in the hangar housing the Shagohod itself.
So I should blow up the tanks.
That's the basic idea. It should be enough to blow up the entire hangar. There are 4 fuel tanks. In order to destroy the hangar, you'll have to set explosives on each of those tanks.
All 4 of them?
It should be no sweat for you. Besides, the scientists had the day off today.
So the hangar's completely deserted.
Not quite. They've still got guards posted there.
So what do I do after I set the C3?
The bombs run off a timer. Once the timer has been set, the countdown will begin. When the timer reaches 0, the bombs will all go off at once.
How long do I have?
20 minutes. Once the Phase 2 trials are finished, I wouldn't be surprised if they kill all the scientists to prevent them from talking. So you've got to act fast.
I'll take care of it. Eva, did you get the data on the Shagohod from Sokolov?
Yeah, that's the mission I was given.
By Khrushchev?
Mm-hmm. America doesn't have any use for it, does it? But I haven't forgotten my other mission either. Helping you out. Follow this cave and go up the ladder at the end. You'll come out inside Groznygrad, just southwest of the weapons lab. Do you remember when you went to rescue Sokolov? Remember there was a locked door when you entered the main wing from the second floor of the east wing?
Yeah.
That's the entrance to the Shagohod's hangar. Use this key to open that door.
The door right when I enter the main wing? Got it. What about you?
I'll get things ready for our escape. There's a rail bridge to the north. I'm gonna set a bomb there, so I'm taking half of the C3 with me.
Right. I'll set off the weapons lab then. Try not to be in the neighborhood when it happens.
Gotcha.
And watch out for Ocelot. He suspects you're not who you say you are.
Don't worry. The Colonel still trusts me. And I have my ways. There's not a man alive who can resist my charms. Besides you, of course.
I'm just warning you, Eva. That's all.
I know. Okay, let's go.
You know, it's towards the end of the game, but I'm not sure if
You
I'll
seem
be able to
like you were
finish
born
this
on one of
tonight.
those.
If I didn't ride every day, I couldn't go on living.
Huh?
When I'm riding, the wind hits me so hard that it hurts. That pain keeps my mind off the pain of having to be someone else. It's not easy always fooling myself like this. It's only when I'm on the bike that I'm free to be the real me. I only get off my bike when I fall in love
Fall in love
or fall dead.
or fall dead.
What's your name?
Tatiana.
No,
No.
your real name.
What's wrong with Tanya?
Okay, Tanya. Don't let anyone see you.
Oh, this? It's a button camera.
What did you do that for?
Insurance. To make sure you don't double-cross me.
Hey,
What?
you're gonna get wet again.
And then there was none. Alright, I gotta go back and get the Tsuchinoko. Gotta make sure I got the tranquilizer gun up though. So that way I don't kill it. Let's see. Don't need that. Should be bring this out. Take all of these off. Probably don't need that right now. I want to remove that. Let's see. Let's start right here. Take that out. Take that out. I don't need much right now. Let's see. Yeah, that's the only one I have right now. I don't need anything else really. Where is this thing at? There it is. Got the Tsuchinoko. Excuse me. Make sure I'm stocked up on everything else. Alright. Make sure I also have plenty of food because I know there's going to be a point where I need to keep, what's her name's stamina up. Oh, there's some food around here too, so let's see if I can find the fruit. Okay, there's a fruit right there. Oh, it says it's a vegetable. Is there anything in here? Nope. There's another one. Alright, I think I am good. Let's move on. Let me get the Sorrow's uniform on real quick and have a conversation with what's his face.
I see you found some flyagaric mushrooms. The flyagaric is a relative of the death cap mushroom that grows only in that region. You'll find it growing on the ground, but it's poisonous, so if you pick one up, don't eat it. If you do eat one, go into the survival viewer immediately and use Cure to take some antidote. The poisons found in the flyagaric include phallotoxins and amatoxins. It says here that when you eat it, the initial symptoms include nausea, stomach pain, and diarrhea. Finally, your liver and kidneys will break down into a sponge-like substance and you die.
Sounds like a horrible way to die.
Isn't it?
Yeah. So how does it taste?
Huh?
How does it...
Were you listening to me? The flyagaric is poisonous.
I heard you, but if I did eat it, it might taste good, right?
I give up. I see you found a bifascaly tooth. The bifascaly tooth mushroom is used as an antidote to poison. It usually grows on the trunks of trees, so look for it there. I see you found a vine melon. The vine melon is a kind of melon commonly found in Salino Yarsk. Like the name says, it's a melon that grows on a vine. The flesh is crisp and delicious. The vine melon is full of potassium and keratin, so it's good for you as well. Next time you see a vine, why not check to see if there's a melon growing on it? Snake, whatever happens to you, make sure you leave a descendant, okay?
Are you saying you want to have my baby?
No. I'm saying that in the 21st century, the genes of soldiers like you are going to be in high demand.
Genes?
Uh-huh. Remember when Watson and Crick discovered the double helix structure of DNA back in 1953?
No.
You know, they won the Nobel Prize in Medicine for it the year before last. Of course, you have to feel sorry for Pauline and Franklin. They were researching the exact same thing.
Sorry, I don't follow.
Inside every living creature are little blueprints called genes. Through the union of the sperm and egg cells, these blueprints are transformed and inherited by the next generation. That's why parents and children resemble each other. The concept of genes was first proposed over 100 years ago by Mendel, but he didn't know what they were exactly. For a while, it was thought that chromosomes were composed not of deoxyribonucleic acid, but of proteins called polypeptides. Later, it was shown that deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, was a biological macromolecule. Then 11 years ago, Watson and Crick discovered that DNA had a double helix structure.
This is all fascinating stuff, but what exactly does it have to do with me?
The inherent characteristics of any given individual are determined by his or her genes. By duplicating a set of superior genes, a separate body with the same set of characteristics, a clone can be created.
But genes don't control a person's fate.
That's true, but having an offspring that's genetically identical to the parent is more efficient, right? You can expect better results then.
More efficient? You can't mass-produce human beings.
Maybe, but now that we know the true nature of genes, human cloning is that much closer to reality. Nuclear transplanting is already theoretically possible, so one day...
My genes are going to be a valuable commodity.
Exactly.
They'd never let that happen.
Just think, even if your body dies, you survive and go on to bigger and better accomplishments. If you think about it, it's kind of an honor.
Does that kind of technology seriously appeal to you?
Well, I am a doctor. I can't condone it on moral grounds, but I'm fascinated by the possibilities. Especially when I see such an excellent specimen as yourself.
Yeah, well, thanks for the compliment, but it doesn't make me feel any better.
Don't be so glum. It's not like it's going to happen anytime soon. We'll just have to wait and see.
Give it 10 years. 8 years, actually, I think, technically.
That idea Sokolov had of planting C3 on the liquid fuel tanks. Not a bad idea. You know that army motorcycle that he... that's some bizarre camo you got on, Snake.
It's spirit camo. I think it was a gift from the Sorrow.
The Sorrow? But he's been... Man, I don't even want to know.
I don't even want to know.
Anyway, that camouflage seems to have some kind of special power. When you're wearing it and grab an enemy using CQC, you can drain stamina out of the enemy while choking it, and you won't make a sound when you move around.
Sounds good.
Tell me the truth. Did you really get that from the Sorrow?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Hell, the Major says he's been abducted by a UFO, so why not?
What? That's funny.
Snake, I see.
Okay. Oh, let me save real quick. Because I want to hear some more movie stuff from Paramedic.
You want to save?
And I want to see the timestamp to see how long it's been since I last saved. 11 hours and 5 minutes.
Snake,
Wow.
have you ever seen On the Beach?
No, I don't know it.
It's about the survivors of the Third World War. The entire northern hemisphere is obliterated in a nuclear holocaust, and it's only a matter of time before the few survivors left in the southern hemisphere are poisoned by the deadly fallout. Their only hope is an American nuclear submarine that escapes to the southern hemisphere. They set out for the Arctic to investigate the fallout. The movie came out in '59, and the year that the war was supposed to happen was 1964. In other words, this year.
Nice warning. Let's hope it stays just a movie.
Alright. Yay, another silencer. Woohoo, another silencer. Can't have too many of those. Hold on, before I go to the ladder, I want to make sure I have everything, collecting everything. Hold on, let's see if I need anything. Oh yeah, and I need that maintenance outfit. Thought I was gonna get that from Eva, but I think I need to get it from one of the locker rooms. Just in the nick of time, too. need to, but I'm going to. Oh yeah, I have the spirit on so I can, it's not going to make noise, but they're still going to be able to see me because I don't have any stealth camo. This place is heavily guarded. I'll say that for sure. Just gotta get over there and make sure I'm not seen. Okay. Alright. This way. I think there's a door up ahead that I need to go into. There we go. Let me take a look at the map real quick. I think that's the right door. Okay. The question is, how am I going to get past them? The door is all the way over there. I think I'm gonna go around. Let's see how far they come. Okay.
Move.
So.
You lousy bastard.
Okay, so there's 3 people.
On the double. Who's that?
Shit.
Radio, we need backup.
Alright, so I have to figure out what I want to do here because she did say that the scientists are off today. Get a box out real quick so I can hide. I think the boxes are this on this side. Let's see. The weapon Alright, deep cut. That, and that. Let's try this again. So there are scientists in here. Okay. That's good to know.
He's definitely here somewhere. Flush him out.
So I'll change into my scientist outfit and I'll be able to go into where I need to go. I wonder if wearing the mask will take off the eye patch. Yep. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can move around now since it's in caution mode. Let's see if I can get some information from somebody.
Snake, you've got to destroy the Shagohod. It's located in the hangar in the main wing of the weapons lab. To get into the hangar, use the door just inside the main wing as you enter it from the second floor of the east wing. You can enter the main wing from the west side of the second floor. Head for the main wing.
Let's actually call him
Move
again.
the right
real
analog
quick.
stick and
Okay. I didn't know all that.
press the...
Okay, one more time and then I
While
want to go on
hanging.
to someone else. Alright. Let's call paramedic real quick.
I see you've caught a tree frog. The tree frog is a green frog that's found throughout Asia. It's arboreal, spending most of its time in shrubs and bushes. Use the tranquilizer gun to catch one alive. I bet you could scare an enemy good if you toss one at him. But the tree frogs that live in that jungle are a lot bigger than ordinary tree frogs.
They've got an appetite, huh?
You've got a one-track mind, don't you? But seriously, that is one theory. However, there are people who think it's a mutation caused by nuclear testing and waste from the research facility.
Do you think they're safe to eat?
Is that all you ever think about?
What else
Sure.
is there?
Lots.
Like what?
Like why a frog would get so big in the first place. Whether it's a temporary phenomenon created by a unique environment, or a permanent mark of evolution, or a product of the toxic waste coming out of the research facility. If it is the waste that's causing it, then it means humans are interfering with the ecosystem. It really makes you think about the changing relationship between...
This isn't interesting.
Oh, fine. Be that way.
So, how about it?
You mean, is it edible?
Yeah,
Well, I guess it's probably okay.
probably.
I don't know. The guide doesn't say
The
anything.
guy doesn't say
Pretty
anything.
useless guide, if you ask me.
Well, try one for dinner and you can help improve it.
I think I'll do that. Let's see. Food. Tree frog. Where's the tree frog? Alright, let's see if they have anything to say after this.
Some types of food spoil. To eat,
Okay. I
When
guess
you're bitten-
nothing. Alright, let's call Sigurd.
So you're wearing the scientist uniform. Wearing that scientist outfit lets you pose as a scientist. But be forewarned, You can't equip most of your weapons while you're disguised as a scientist. Even when you're disguised, your cover will be blown if you get blood on your clothes or something. If you do get blood on your clothes, take them off and switch to another outfit. The bloodstain should come out after a little while.
Just like magic.
The Mark 20...
Okay.
The Shagohod is in the...
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and start moving around, because I'm pretty sure I can now. Uniform. Oh, that's sneaking? Hold on, let me look at that real quick. Where do I get the maintenance uniform? Interesting. That's the same sneaking uniform that's in, not Portable Ops, Peace Walker. There's the maintenance uniform. Okay. Come on. No, that's not what I'm trying to get you to do, dude. Let's put on the maintenance uniform real quick. Who this is?
Snake, I see you've managed to sneak into the hangar.
Yeah. Shagohod's in here.
The completed Phase 2 Shagohod represents a grave threat to the West. We can't allow it to be mass-produced. You've got to destroy it.
Eva's got the data on the Shagohod. Do you think that's safe?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say it's safe, but Khrushchev is a shrewd leader. Can't imagine he'd use it for anything other than deterrence. Volgin, however, is a different story. He's planning to use the Shagohod to turn the Cold War into a blazing hot one. We can't let him have it.
Agreed.
That leaves just one more mission for you to carry out.
The boss.
Exactly. For now, just focus on destroying the Shagohod.
Yes, sir.
I'll let Sigint fill you in on how to destroy it.
Yo, like Eva was saying, if you're looking to
Yo.
blow the whole place sky high, the best way is to take out those liquid fuel tanks with the C3. You know there's 4 tanks in there, right? You have to put C3 on all 4 of them. To plan a C3 charge, all you gotta do is equip the C3 and press the weapon button while standing in front of a tank.
Just like TNT.
But make sure you don't plant it in the wrong place. You barely got enough C3 as it is, right?
Good point. I'll make sure not to plant it anywhere else.
Good, man. And be careful. Liquid fuel has a nasty habit of going off at the slightest shock. So don't go using any heavy firepower near the tanks unless you're aiming to get yourself barbecued.
I'll keep that in mind.
The C3 charges all have to go off at once if you want to bring down the hangar in one fell swoop. So if I were you, I'd wait until after you plant the last charge to start the timer mechanism.
All right. I'll make sure I finish planting all 4 charges before I start the timer.
Once the timer's set, you've got 20 minutes until it explodes, right? So make sure you get your ass out of that place by then. I think that's about all I've got. The rest is up to you. Good luck, pal.
Good luck, pal.
We're counting on you, Snake.
Alright. I think what I'm going to do is save it here and then call it a night. Because we have the Volgan, I have to plant the charges. We have the Volgan battle. We have to escape. Then I gotta help Eva because she's gonna get injured during the escape. Spoiler alert if no one's played this game before. And so we gotta get through everything. Then we gotta fight the boss. And then there's gonna be a long ass cutscene after that. So that's gonna probably easily take another hour and a half, 2 hours. With all the cutscenes and everything, and the after credit scene as well. So I'm gonna do that on a different playthrough, but I will make sure that I set up enough time to do that. I want to call it a night though now because I gotta make myself something to eat, and I gotta eat, and then I gotta go to bed so that way I can go to work in the morning. Because it's nighttime right now. It's almost 9:30 at night, and I gotta get to work early in the morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and save it here. See if
You want to save? Hold on a sec.
I'm gonna see if Paramedic has any more movie trivia, and then we'll call it quits from there. Excuse me.
Snake, have you ever seen the War of the Worlds?
No.
These flying saucers from Mars arrive on Earth disguised as meteorites. The saucers use their heat rays to attack the nearby towns. And then,
Something wrong.
the thing is, I was too scared to watch. I had my eyes shut almost the whole time.
Then you haven't seen it.
No, it's not that. It's based on a novel by H.G. Wells.
You haven't seen it, have you?
That does remind me, though. When I was 2 years old, my father listened to the radio drama version of the story. It was right after dinner on Sunday, and we were relaxing in the living room. They said monsters had come out of a meteorite that landed in New Jersey. It sounded just like a real live news broadcast. My father said he and my older brother actually believed it and started yelling and panicking. My mother supposedly grabbed me from my crib and took me out to the car, still wrapped up in blankets. But then, just as my dad was about to start the car, he realized that it was all just a radio drama. Because on the car's radio, they were playing Bing Crosby tunes. No matter what station he turned to, no one else seemed to be reporting on this big history-making news story.
Sounds like something out of the big broadcast.
Nobody said a word. We all went back to our rooms. My father and brother got off with a scolding from my mother, but I was the one who really suffered. After that incident, every time I acted up, my father and brother would scare me by saying, "The Martians are coming!"
That's terrible.
Isn't it, though?
So, you haven't seen the movie?
I saw it. So even nuclear weapons wouldn't work against the Martian war machines. Anyway, Snake, if you conceal yourself like the Martians did, the enemy won't know what hit them.
Conceal myself?
Maybe not in a meteorite, but if you can hide yourself inside something a little more close at hand.
Close at hand.
Something like a box.
Ah, I get it. So, you never saw the movie.
I saw it, all right?
All right. Yeah, and I checked and I am just over 2 hours as well, so I gotta get going. Thanks for watching. I'll try to get this done latest next week. Anyway, thanks for watching. Deuces, my juices.